Hello, hello, my sweet friends. Maggie here. So thankful that you're here today. We are going to be, I am going to be working in Little Golden Book, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've been ignoring him for a few days, not on purpose, just by circumstances. Poor Rudy. All right. So before we get started, I'm going to read God's Word. That's the most important thing, really. Happy are the people whose God is the Lord. Psalms 114:15. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. Psalms 40 verse 4. Yes. Alrighty, so today is Friday for me, but this will be Saturday's video, and I had said that in the video that I put up for Saturday, I will be drawing the names for a Happy Mail, and so that is this video. It's here. So I've got it all set up on my iPad. I learned it from Susan in the last video that she did, the Wheel of Names. It's a random picker. So we're going to use that, but I'm going to do it at the end of the video. So let me do my shout outs. I do have, I'm sorry, I need to go back. I'm ahead of myself here. Okay, here I am. All right, so I have some shout outs. I was looking at the list and I said, that's not my shout outs. What's going on here? All right, so I've got Terry from Tellon's Place Design, Tammy, Mystic Creative Cottage. I have a new subscriber, Stevie from Stevie's Junk Journal. Thank you, Stevie. I do welcome you to my channel with a great big bear hug. I hope that you enjoy what you see and will come back for more. I'm so happy that you let me know that you're a new sub and you left a comment. Thank you, and to all my subscribers, I just give you all a great big group hug. Susan Gazaway, Simply Cassie, Debbie Kelly, Crafty Deirdre, Mary Jo's Crafting and Dolls, Yvonne's Crafty Corner, Candy from Candy's Crafty Creations, and Amy from Crafty Cat 7212. Thank you, ladies, as always, for your wonderful comments. Oh, they just encouraged my heart so much today. I really do appreciate you guys so much. And this just being the day after Thanksgiving, I'm going to tell you again. I try to tell you all the time how much I appreciate you and how thankful I am for you and how thankful I am for some of the relationships that I'm building just because of being on YouTube. It's just like such a magnificent thing. I'm so happy about it. But anyway, so I'm going to draw the names for Happy Mail at the end of the video, and I will tell you then what you need to do on your end. But let's just get started here. I'm not going to do a whole lot. I woke up this morning. Well, first of all, I was awake since 4 o'clock because my little sweet dog, Canelo, the little barker, he woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I was not able to go back to sleep. And now Stitch is sitting here telling everybody hello. Yeah, what he's really doing is asking to be fed, but it's too early, like he's an hour too early. And I couldn't go back to sleep. And then when I did get up, I didn't have a voice. I thought, oh no, I've got laryngitis. And as you can probably tell, my voice doesn't sound right. But over the course of the day, I mean, it's already, 2:30. It's gotten better. So I decided to go ahead and try to get this video done. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get one up. But I'm going to try my best to keep it short. I got my signatures ready for this, and I was kind of working on the signatures for that other journal that I'm doing for my daughter's friend as a Christmas gift, the doggy journal. But I want to do Rudolph first. So I'm going to sew the signatures in. Now, I know you've seen me sew the signatures in before, but because I wanted to do, and I was going to do it off camera, but I decided not to because I am going to, to try to bead the spine again, and I also wanted to pull the names or spin the wheel for the names for the for Happy Mail this time around. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got some beads picked out. They're just nothing spectacular about these beads. They're just, you know, some Christmas colors. And I'm gonna thread this needle here if I can. I can't. And I have to go on Monday for my next injection in my eye, and my eyes are giving me a little bit of trouble, but I think it's just because I'm tired. But I know that tonight I'll look forward to a good night's rest. Want to make sure I've got, this is the first signature. This is, I'm going to sew the second one in first. I am going to make sure first before I start that everything is going in the right direction and that all my pages are where they should be. So we'll kind of go through this once I get the signatures sewed in. I'm just checking now to make sure that they're all upright, and then I've got the right signature for the book, for the golden book, in the right direction as well, and going to the right spot. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. We did. You know, it was my my daughter, my son-in-law, my little sweetie pie, and Dave, he's kind of my adopted son. I call him that, and he's a friend, and so it was just the 5 of us, and we really enjoyed it. The meal was wonderful. Between my daughter doing her part, she started the turkey. Actually, she didn't put it on to cook, but she got it all prepped on Tuesday evening. And then her hubby did the rest, and he did a good job, but he's a good cook. He really is. He cooks every day just about, you know, unless we're having leftovers. But yeah, he's a good cook. She's lucky, and he's a good daddy. He takes good care of the baby while she's at work. All right. So I'm going to, I try to make it my habit to always go in the same direction as much as I can. Oh, I hope this is not way out of line. Let me just check something here. I don't mind if the pages stick over a little bit, up a little bit. But, and of course the pages for the book come right to the end and over, I believe, or just about over. And I did trim them, but just by the tiniest bit, I think about 1/4 of an inch, and it doesn't take anything off the story at all. It doesn't take anything off the words or even the photo. It might shave a little bit off the edge of the photos, but nothing to disturb anything. But it's better than folding the pages, or I don't know. You know, you can watch, and I did before I ever did my first golden book, because like I've told you, it was a very I'm gonna need some more beads. It was a very kind of scary endeavor to me, because I was very intimidated by the whole thing. And I don't have a specific plan for this, but I'm gonna try to be as, you know, do all 4 sections the same as much as possible. last one, I accidentally left off a little gold bead, and I thought, oh, I didn't notice it till I was done, so I just left it. I have to kind of determine. So yeah, we had a really, really nice afternoon together. I was so happy when my daughter got home from work, and the baby was just, oh, she was so, so cute. She's going through a funny stage right now. Before now, until just recently, she was all kisses. Not necessarily, she's not a cuddly baby. She never has been a cuddly baby. But she's a sweet baby, don't get me wrong. She's not a little cuddle bug. My daughter wasn't either when she was little. But anyway, she was just so funny. I laughed so hard at her, and I told them, I said, we really shouldn't laugh at her because she loves attention. And if you're not paying attention to it, if we're talking amongst ourselves and we're not looking at her, then she lets you know, she starts making noise, not crying, but just making noise. It's like, hey, remember, I'm here. I'm the center of everybody's world, so you better be paying attention to me. Oh, that's not gonna work. So yeah, she's hilarious. And she got some, well, we call it squeezy cream now because that's what my son-in-law calls it. When he first came to America, I don't think he had ever had it. And so, it's the whipped cream in the can, like Ready Whip and that. And he had never had it. But he loved it, and I like it too, to be honest. I like to put it on my pie, and although I'm not a big pie eater, I do enjoy pumpkin pie. My favorite pie is lemon meringue. Oh, that's my all-time favorite. My mother used to make the best lemon meringue pie. Oh man, it just makes my mouth water thinking about it. It was so good. All right, so I need to concentrate on what I'm doing here because I need to figure out how many beads I can put on here. So maybe we'll just go with the green. And so he let her taste it a little bit off his finger. And, well, she liked it, of course. She was a little uncertain about it, just like she made a funny face when she got tasted cranberry sauce. But she liked it. She liked the cranberry sauce. But the Miracle or the Ready Whip, whatever brand you get, we call it squeezy cream. I've got to call it squeezy cream. And I don't think that's gonna work. And so then I squeezed some on the tray of her high chair, and she wasn't sure what to do, because she couldn't pick it up. But once she got a good mouthful of it, she was just grabbing it by the fistful. It was so, so cute. And we were just laughing. She didn't care that we were laughing at her. She was having fun with that squeezy cream. Does anybody else call it that? I think that's something my son-in-law made up, to be honest. All right, so I'm stymied here. I'm really stymied. Maybe I'll try this. This might work. And she was hungry too when we ate, and they put the food on her tray. She's not, she's only 11 months old. She just turned 11 months old. So she really, she can use an utensil, you know, one of those baby feeding spoons, but she does better with, you know, things that she can chew. And she picks it up, and she was hungry. She ate everything on her tray and then some. Oh, that's not quite enough. Once I know how much, once I get one done, then it's easy to do the, oh, maybe that's okay. All right, let's try to get back through here. So we enjoyed our meal and we enjoyed each other. We don't get to sit down for family meals too often because my daughter works and I've gotten in the habit of eating early. Because I'm not really even eating breakfast. There's nothing that I like for breakfast. I get so tired of cereal, and so I try to eat some fruit and oh dear, Maggie. I try to eat a piece of fruit and drink a cup of coffee. So I get hungry, and as long as the food is ready, I go ahead and eat because that's just the way it is. They tease me about it, but I don't care. I figure I've done my duty. I'm retired. You know, I'll eat if it's available. I'll eat if I want to eat. Oh, there he goes. Whoops, I just threw him. This is not the way to do this, believe me. I've got myself all in it there. Alright. I ripped my paper. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. So now I'm going to come down to the bottom, but everything's all wacky here. We had a really nice afternoon, nice evening. And my daughter had to go do her charting, and the baby was tired. She was worn out, poor little sweetie. She was tired, rubbing her little hands, little whipped cream hands all over her face, all over her eyes. Oh, but she's just funny. I think all babies are at this age to some extent. But she is, like I said before, she has got quite a personality, and she does. She is her own little person. This is not the right way to do this, and I normally don't manhandle my books like this. I really don't. I think it's just because I'm tired. And Stitch, please, no. No, Stitch. He's got a hold on my shirt. I will not let loose of it. His brother, Milo, poor little thing, is sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. But I'm pretty worried about him. Okay. Alright, so this should go a little faster. I had gotten her a little Thanksgiving dress several weeks ago, and it was 9 months, and we debated as to whether she was going to be able to fit it, because she probably was about 7 months old, maybe 8 months old when I got it. It was so cute. Great big fall colored flowers all over it, sunflowers, and then it has a little matching sweater, kind of a pretty olive green, and So cute. And then she had a yellow bow in her hair to match the flowers. And she can't wear it again, I don't think. She certainly won't be able to wear it till she's a year. And we were going to take it back and exchange it and get a larger size, but we just never did. Things started happening and we weren't able to. So I thought, oh, I hope it fits her. And it did, but like I said, she's not going to be able to wear it again. All right. I'll go back through the center hole. Oh, I forgot I gotta cut. I have to cut two threads. I've got two signatures here. Oh well, that's not a big deal. I've got so much stuff on my desk that it's not even funny. I was able to put away a lot of the stuff from the Candy Christmas, the album for my granddaughter. But it's not all put away. I put all the extra paper. I want to do something special with the extra paper. But I need to get myself organized. Oh, this is really, I think it's all right. Oh my goodness, a kitty cat. I've got enough for a dangle, so I'm not going to try to pull things every which way. As long as it's nice and tight. I'm sorry if I've been out of frame. I am sorry. Stitch. You have to wait, mister. His brother didn't eat this morning and he's not wanting to eat now. So it appears I didn't cut my pages quite short enough. But I'm not going to take it apart. I'll figure something out. I hate it when I do stuff like that. Alright, this should go pretty quick now as long as the signature will cooperate. Maybe I got my template upside down. I didn't think I did, but all right. I like to oh boy, I am out of frame. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get this clamped together and then I'll try to do better. I'll try to do better. Right now I feel like if the circumstances were right, I could just lay down and go to sleep or fall asleep right here. That's about how bad it is. Okay. I need the gold. Did any of you go out and shop or go online and shop Black Friday? I don't think I ever went Black Friday shopping, ever. Oh, maybe twice I did. I did once when I was looking for something specific for my younger daughter. I think it was a specific doll. I think I might have went Black Friday shopping for that. And then I think one time I went with both of my daughters, but I didn't stay. I think they went all night just about, but not me. I said, no, I'm not doing it. And I don't think I ever did really, other than that. And I really don't pay much attention to what's going on online unless I see something on Amazon or... Because I'm on Amazon all the time, it seems, anymore. This one is going easier because, number one, I knew how many beads I was going to need. I mean, I didn't have to experiment. And number two, I had the good sense to clip this signature together better than the first one that I sewed in. And I just pray that... Oh, my nose itches. So he must have figured out she's not going to feed me right now, so I might as well leave her alone. But he's laying across the room looking at me. We'll come through there. Okay. Back out the bottom. That journal that my daughter wants me to do, I hope she'll like it because I've kind of changed it completely. It's almost like I'm doing a whole new journal. I thought I didn't think I was going to do that, but that's what is ending up happening. Very tight. That's better. Oh, why does that look like so much? Oh, shoot. I left a bead off. That's why. Well, I'm glad I noticed it now. I'm just gonna pull it back, the thread back through. Well, that'll be easy to fix because at least it's on the end. So I know my daughter's anxious to get the tree up. For the baby. You know, it's gonna be her first Christmas. She'll be a year old on the 22nd. So my oldest daughter's birthday is on the 27th. I won't tell you how old she's gonna be. Whoops. Almost did it again. Let's see, I'm just sleepy, just tired. And my daughter wanted me to help her decorate the baby's. Baby's got a little Christmas tree in her room, or is going to have. Decorated in the same theme. That's why I made that album and that candy thing, because that's how she's going to decorate her little tree. Oh no, I was right, Maggie. But I'm going to have to tell her I'm sorry. I don't think I can. I'm just too sleepy. Oh, that's better. Oh, no. That's all right. I know. Oh. I mean, oh. Whoa. I'm gonna pick up these beads. I'm always losing beads. Alright. Well, this is not the best job I've ever done. More beads. No, Stitch, it's too early. No. I don't want to use the spray bottle, mister, but I will. Alright. I'll tell you, when you don't get enough sleep, no bueno. You should leave small rolly things alone and stay away from everything sharp. Not good. Where's it? There you go, isn't it? I don't know why I'm having, well, I do know why. I don't even know why I say that. And I hate to make an excuse I'm being tired, but that's exactly what it is. I probably should not have attempted this, but we needed to get something done. Plus, I said I would draw the names for the Happy Meal. So once this is in, we'll just go through the signatures real quick. I'll kind of try to smooth them out. And then we'll draw the names. I'm going to try to do it on my iPad. You can't see my computer, but the way my camera is set up. And my phone is, you know, I think it's too small. I have a feeling I'm doing something wrong. I guess I'm not. Okay. Come on, book, work with me. Please. I can feel it, but it's missing. It's missing the mark. So I've got it so misaligned. Now it's not always easy. Well, what in the world? All right. There's more than one way to do this. And I am not easily deterred. this is just not. I don't know who is right there. I know somebody's shouting at me and saying, Maggie, come on now, to do it. There. Well, that was a struggle. All right. These leftover beads away. Maybe long enough. All right. So here's our beads on the back. That looks pretty. I like to go through and kind of try to flatten everything out as best I can. So say we have scrapbook paper, but it was one-sided, so I backed it with, some I backed with tea stain and some I backed with this other pattern. There's lots of writing space. Of course, you haven't added any decorations yet, but we will. Just not today. And this is so crooked. But if I put some lace on the bottom, it'll help. Here's some regular old packing paper. I took several sheets. I had some in a storage box, so I got some out and I just cut some pieces. I discovered that most of it is 12 inches long. So I had been just cutting it all kind of like in a puzzle. I don't know why I didn't check that before. And once I knew it was 12 inches long, I just cut like 8 inches off. And I got several, you know, it went farther. On those pages. No, it's not torn. My faux rice paper, I love this stuff. So we'll add some pockets, and I think I made a waterfall already for this. I think I did, but if not, I will. But I'm pretty sure I did, though. I thought both of these scrapbook papers were pretty. They came out of some pad that I had. I got it last year. but I just, like I said, printed some tea stain on the back. This is some, I'm not quite sure what kind of paper this is. I don't think it's rice paper. I think I read someplace that was mulberry paper, but I don't know. I'm not good at papers. I don't know. That's something I'm not well versed in because I haven't gone to paper school. I haven't taken a course in paper types. I think this is pretty for a writing space. I used to put all line paper in, but I kind of have gotten away from that because I don't like the look of it. Here's the story in the center. Oh, I think I started to say you can watch so many different videos on doing little golden books, and you'll see so many different ways. So in the end, I picked things that made sense to me and did those particular things. Now, I picked up the basics from some of the videos, but basically I just had to attack it. And I've done a few now. Excuse me, Stitch, no. I gotta get the spray bottle. Where is it? I don't see it. And did what seemed to make sense to me. But for some reason, these signatures got a little crooked. But like I said, it's not really that big of a deal. It's a junk journal. I can trim these off, but I'm not even too worried about these bits down on the bottom. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I can make it so it doesn't look wacky, but I don't know. Well, maybe it'll be all right. Yeah, maybe it'll be all right. All right. So, let's get to the fun stuff. Let me put some of this stuff away. I like this thread for needles, for beads. So I've got a little envelope, a little baggie up here that I keep a few little sewing things in for like the tassels and so forth. Well, I did pretty good on the beads. I picked pretty close. Not 100%, but not too bad. All right, so let me get my iPad up. I'm going to make something sure I've got something to write with. Now, if your name isn't drawn today or for January, I'm just going to keep the list the same and we'll add to it. If your name was drawn today, I'll probably check your name off and then maybe in a couple of months put you back in. I just want to be fair to everybody. I know you understand that. So let me get another sheet of paper. I'm almost done with this little notebook. I can't believe how fast it's gone. Okay, so let me write myself a note here. Today is 11/28. And this is for Happy Mail. And good luck to everybody. I hope. Well, you know, I can't do anything about it. I'm so happy that I saw Susan from I Totally Love It use this wheel, and she talked about it in her video that I watched, and it was listed in her description box. So I said I am going to use that as well. So let me see here. All right. So here's all the names. There should be 11. Tammy, Susan Gazaway, Debbie Kelly, Leanne Jones, Pamela Ellen Sanders, Emily, Gwen, Audrey, Terry, Melinda, and Cassie. All right, so can you all see this? All right, I don't know what happened. My camera turned off. I'm not sure if you saw me pick the first two names. If you didn't, it was Cassie and Terry. And then I said I was going to go one more time because it's Christmas time, and I just love you all so much. So I don't know what it recorded and what it didn't record, to be honest. It says it's recording now, and it's a fresh battery. So let's try again. I want to do this one more time. Audrey. Okay, so we have Cassie, Terry, and Audrey. Congratulations, ladies. I certainly hope that whatever I get out to you, you will enjoy. You need to go to my description box. My email is listed there, and send me an email with your address. But I want to know 3 things. I want to know, 1, do you celebrate Christmas? I'm just, because I'm so tired, I'm just making myself a note so I don't forget what I asked you. 2, what are your 3 favorite colors? And 3, is there any particular theme that you like? I don't know, are you working on a certain journal, or so I'm just going to put theme. I'm not saying that that's what I'll send necessarily, but I want to keep that in mind when I put things together. And seems like there was one more. Favorite colors, theme. Oh, 4. Do you want any themed items? Like, do you want Christmas things, or do you want me to try to keep it neutral? Okay. So congratulations, Cassie, yay! Congratulations, Terry, yay! And congratulations, Audrey, yay! So, thank you, ladies, for participating. Once I get all the information from you, I will, I've already got things kind of, in mind, but I will get things together and get them sent off to you as quickly as I can. And again, remember my email is in my description box. Send me your email address. Plus, if you could let me know about these things, 4 things. Do you celebrate Christmas? 3 of your top favorite colors. What's some theme that you like, or do you even care? And do you want me to keep it neutral or theme? Do you want it, in other words, do you want something Christmassy, or do you have any preferences for that? Again, I'm not saying that it's going to be that specific, whatever I send, but I just want some idea of what you like. I don't want to send you things that you're not going to use or like. So, thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going to, if I don't get your information back, I should put a time on it. I'm gonna post the winners on my community page so you have a chance to see it. But if I don't get responses back, let's say today is Friday for me, but you won't see this till Saturday. If I don't get responses by Tuesday, is that fair, long enough for everyone? Then I'll redraw another name. I didn't erase all the names off there, but except the ones that were chosen, but I will then draw another name. So again, good. Thank you everybody for participating, and congratulations. And yay, I'm so excited to get these things together and send them to you. Now, keep in mind, this is my first time around with this, so I'm inexperienced with Happy Mail, and I hope that you'll enjoy whatever I send you. I really truly do, from the bottom. It comes from a place of caring and love. But if you don't, please forgive me, and maybe you could throw some suggestions at me. I've tried to watch some videos about Happy Mail, but not enough to really get a good handle on it. And if you have any suggestions, don't hesitate to throw them in that email that you send me with your address. And I will not share your address with anybody. I will not do that, as I would like for you to respect my privacy as well. I had hoped to maybe get a post office box by now, but the post office was in their area was out of the size, and the other place that's close by, they're closed on the weekends, and so it just wasn't I didn't have any convenient choices. And since either my son-in-law or my daughter, since they're out and about all the time, I didn't want them driving someplace, to get things for me. But anyway, all that being said, all I really want you to know is to please respect my privacy. Do not give my address. Don't post my address anyplace, please, please, please. If somebody says, oh, okay, Cassie was a winner, can I have her address? I really want to send her something. I'm going to tell you no, even though you may be somebody that I love you all, but I won't do that. Not without Cassie's permission, for one thing, but the best thing to do would be when you watch my videos and you comment, and you see a comment from Cassie, just comment on under her comment and ask her if you can have her address, and give her your email, or however you want to do it. But don't make my address public, and I will not make yours public as well, or I will not share it with anybody. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here for now before I lose my voice again. Sorry that I finagled so much with this. I guess I really should not have done this when I was so tired, but it's okay. It turned out good. I like the beading. The beads fit in perfect. They seem to all be aligned. And in the end, I think the signatures are just fine down here. I'll trim some of these little stray papers out. That won't be hard to do. So I'm happy with it, and we'll start decorating it in the next video that I do. And then we will also, I'm going to work on that doggy video, the doggy one as well. So, all right, I'm just rambling on because I'm tired. I'm so sorry. If you stayed to the end, then yay, I'm happy. But if you didn't, I understand. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Remember to be kind to each other, be kind to strangers, not in any kind of familiar way or that makes you uncomfortable. I shouldn't have said that like that. But just smile. Sometimes just a smile is all a person needs to lift their spirits for the day. and be thankful, even though it's not we're still in the Thanksgiving mood, spirit, I know, but as the days go by, continue to try to be thankful for one thing every day, and do something that brings you joy, do something that makes you joyful, and I will see you in the next one. I love you all, and I'll see you. Bye bye. Bye, everyone.